Hello everybody, welcome to jurycentral.com online classes for law exams. So today I will be discussing with you the previous year solved question paper of ALAT PG 2019. I have already uploaded a video on the questions of 2020. I have already attached in the video in the I button which is visible on my image. So those of you who have missed the video on the current question paper of 2020 can watch the same. So today we are going to deal with you a total number of 150 questions. So I have prepared a slides of all the questions because in the main question paper it was difficult to highlight the correct ones as the format was in image form. So this is the reason why I have taken those questions on slides. So do not worry, the questions are just the same. You can also download the question paper from the nludelhi.ac.in and without wasting any further time, let us start. And also I would request all of you to kindly like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, because we are every day we are posting a new video relating to your competitive exams. So it is very important if you subscribe to the channel so that you can have the updates of all such questions. So let us start. Question number 1, A owes B rupees 3000, C pays to B rupees 2000 and B accepts it in satisfaction of his claim against A. This statement is actually option number B, is a discharge of the entire claim, and this is given under section 63. 2. Which one of the following is not an essential feature of wagering agreement? The correct option is option number D, neither party to have control over the event. So it is not an essential feature of a wagering agreement. 3. Clayton's principle is related to which of the following concepts of the Contracts Act? This is option number A, appropriation of payments. Question number 4, consider the following statements. So in this you have to choose which of the statements given above are correct. The correct option is option number A, 1 and 3. In case of breach of contract, generally damages are awarded. This is correct. And 3, in case of breach of contract, fine is also imposed along with the award of damages. Question number 5, consider the following statements. Which of the statement given above are correct? The correct option is option number A, 1 and 2. The liability of the infant for necessary supply to him is contractual and can be enforced against him. And option number 2, quasi-contractual, and the rule is embodied in section 68 of the Indian Contract Act. Question number 6, a minor borrowed some money on a promissory note. After attaining maturity, he executed another promissory note in respect of the original loan plus the accrued interest. The creditor filed a suit to recover the money on the basis of second promissory note. The suit is liable. So the suit is liable to be dismissed. Option number A, as the money was not advanced to the minor for necessaries. Because a contract against a minor is a contract with a minor is a void contract. Question number 7, A takes a loan from B with promise to pay it back within 6 months. It is also stipulated that on the failure to pay within 6 months, A will be liable to pay double the amount borrowed. So it is actual option number 8 is in the nature of penalty. So only a reasonable rate of interest can be claimed. Question number 8. A trader supplied to a minor wheat and rice required for food. On the failure of the minor to pay for it, the trader files a suit. So in this case, the trader is option number D, is entitled to be reimbursed out of the property of the minor since the article supplied constitute necessaries. Question number 9. Sub-agent is responsible for his acts of the agent but not to the principal. Find the correct option with reference to the Contract Act 1872. The correct option is option number A. The statement is true and the provision in this regard is there in this section 192. Under section 192 it is given that the sub-agent is responsible for the act of the agent but not to the principal. 10. A patient is a lunatic in a lunatic asylum who is at intervals of sound mind may contract during those intervals. Choose the correct option. The correct option is option number B. As per section 12, during the intervals when he is of sound mind, he can enter into contract. 11. Preetham Kakkar, a famous singer, contracts with Tanisha Entertainment Limited to sing live at Theatre Magnetic Dreams for 2 nights in every week. During the next 2 months, TVL engages to pay him rupees 50,000 rupees for each night's performance. On the 6th night, Pritam willfully absents himself from the theatre. TVL in consequences rescinds the contract. Choose the correct option as per the Indian Contract Act. So in this case, the correct option is option number B. TVL must pay him for the 5 nights on which he had sung at the theatre. So this is actually option number, this given under section 39, which deals with effect of refusal of party to perform promise wholly. Question number 12. As per Contract Act, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. D. So the correct option is A2, B1, C4, D3. Promises express or implied, it is given under section 9. Coercion is given under section 15. Undue influence is given under section 16. And misrepresentation is given under section 18. Question number 13. In case of guarantee, the liability of the surety is this option number C, coextensive with that of the principal debtor. 14. Between the finder and the owner of the goods, there is no contract, but option number D, the finder of the goods is subject to the same responsibility as that of a bailee. 15. When the contract is made on telephone, it becomes complete at the place where acceptance is heard. In which of the following cases it has been held so? So it has been held so in the case of option number B, Bhagwan Das versus Girdhari Lal. Very important question. Question number 16. B is A's daughter. A and B enter into a contract. A has private information of a change in prices which would affect B's willingness to proceed with the contract. A did not give this information to B. State whether the contract. So in this case, the contract is option number D is void because of being illegal. Question number 17. The two rules for general damages and special damages were propounded for the first time in, this is the option number B, Hadley versus Baxendale. 18. Moses versus McFarland is a case relating to option number A, theory of unjust enrichment. 19. In Sexaria Cotton Mills Limited versus the State of Bombay, the Supreme Court described the role of option number P, Del Creditor Agent. So let us see what do we mean by Del Creditor Agent. It is actually a type of agency in which principal and agent relationship, the agents act only as a salesperson or broker for the principal, but also as a guarantor or credit extended to the buyer. Question number 20. Find out the correct answer. The object is allowing damages in the case of breach of contract is, the correct option is option number A. To place a plaintiff so far as the money can do it in the same position with respect to damages as if the contract has been performed. Question number 21. Section Article 352 of the Constitution of India relates to proclamation of emergency. After amendment to this provision, the grounds available to the President for proclaiming an emergency are war, external aggression and armed rebellion. Prior to the Constitution 44th Amendment Act of 1978, when could emergency under this provision be declared? The correct option is option number C. So before 44th Amendment, it was to be declared for the causes of war, external aggression or internal disturbance. The word internal disturbance has been removed by 44th Amendment Act. Question number 22. Part 14 entitled Tribunals was inserted by Constitution 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Clause 2 subclause D of Article 323A and Clause 3 subclause D of Article 323B excluded jurisdiction of all courts except that of the Supreme Court under Article 136. In which case, where this clause is struck down as being unconstitutional to the extent they barred the jurisdiction of the High Courts under Articles 226/227 and that of the Supreme Court under Article 32. So in which case where this clause is struck down as being unconstitutional, you have to choose the correct option. The correct option is option number D, L. Chandra Kumar versus Union of India. Question number 23. In whose presence does the Vice President of India make and subscribe the oath laid out in Article 69 of the Constitution before entering upon his office? The correct option is option number B, President or some person appointed by whom. Question number 24. Which of the following has not been discussed in Justice K. Puttaswamy versus Union of India? The correct option is option number B, Habermas's theory of communicating rationality and public sphere. So this has not been discussed in K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India's case. Question number 25. According to Article 15 Clause 5 inserted by the Constitution 93rd Amendment Act 2005, which of the following most correctly describe backward classes? So they are actual option number A, socially and educationally backward classes. So it is not politically or educationally, it is only socially and educationally backward classes, not also economically. 26. Article 21A of the Right to Education mandates the state to provide free and compulsory education to all children of the age of 6 to 14 years in such manner as the state may by law determine. Which of the following word helping verb has been used by the legislature to show the level of commitment in the opening sentence of Article 21A? So the correct option is, so it has used the word shall. That means it is compulsory that every child between 6 to 14 years of age shall receive free education. 27. The members to be nominated by the President under Article 80 of the Indian Constitution shall consist of persons having special knowledge or practical experience in respect of such matters as the following, namely, the correct option is option number B. So the President will nominate in respect of literature, science, art and social service. So politics is not there and language is also not there. 28. Doctrine of pleasure is associated with which article of the Constitution? This is option number D, Article 310, which deals with tenure of office of persons serving the union or state. Question number 29. Who among the following is part of the Electoral College for the election of the President of India? This is option number C, elected members of the legislative assemblies in the state. So they form the Electoral College for the election of the President of India. 30. As per Article 368, an amendment to which of the following provisions of the Constitution of India records ratification by at least one half of the states? The correct option is option number A, 7th schedule. Question number 31. The harm principle by J.S. Mill has been discussed in which of the following landmark judgments on constitutional questions? Option number C, Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India. 32. In which of the following situation does the President of India address a joint session of Parliament? This is option number D, both A and B, at the first session after general election and at the commencement of the first session of each year. 33. Which of the following words is not a part of the preamble to the Constitution of India? This is option number B, freedom. 34. Under the Constitution of India, what is the minimum number of judges of the Supreme Court required for hearing and deciding a reference made by the President of India under Article 143? The correct option is option number B, 5. 35. Mitri Vishnu versus Union of India and Yusuf Abdul Aziz versus State of Bombay is pertinent to which of the following decisions of the Supreme Court of India? This is option number B, Joseph Shine versus Union of India. 36. B gave her expensive dress to D, a dry cleaner, for getting it clean, who in turn gave the dress to his worker M for the purpose of cleaning. M, without permission of B, gave the dress to a lady X for wearing on sub-party. X returned the dress to M in a damaged condition. P filed suit against D for loss. So in this case, who is liable for whom? The correct option is option number D. D is vicariously liable since M is D's employee and the dress was entrusted to M by D. Question number 37. In which of the following landmark decision of Supreme Court compensation was awarded as per common law principle of trespass to person against a medical professional? The correct option is option number C, Samira Kohli versus Dr. Prabha Manchanda. 38. Tinu and Pinky, age 10, were playing in the park. During their play, suddenly Tinu started advancing towards Pinky, showing his fist. In order to avoid being hit by Tinu, Pinky stood behind Mohan, a bystander, and used him as a shield by keeping Mohan between herself and Tinu. As Tinu closed in, Pinky gently pushed Mohan towards Pinky, hoping Pinky would jump back and give Mohan a chance to escape. Mohan stumbled and fell, suffering an injury. Mohan brings an action against Tinu. Which of the following arguments on Tinu's behalf has the greatest chance of success? The correct option is option number A. Tinu should only be liable for nominal damages for the gentle push, but not for damages for Mohan's injury, because he didn't intend nor he could foresee such result. 39. Which of the following cases doesn't form part of the famous trilogy of House of Lords decision relied upon in Ants versus London Borough of Merton case? The correct option is option number D. So it doesn't. Junior Brooks were Limited versus Whitchie Company Limited doesn't form part of the trilogy of House of Lords decision in Ants versus London's case. Question number 40. The famous case of 6 carpenters discuss the concept of. This option number A, trespass ab initio. 41. Which of the following is true about economic analysis theory? This is option number C, 4 only. The theory correctly explains the adversarial nature of tort law. 42. Nuisance is interference with person's right relating to. So, person's right relating to option number C, use and enjoyment of land. 43. Negligence, a defendant can take the defense of. Option number B, voluntary assumption of risk. 44. Ex turpi causa auditor non actio means. So, it means option number B, no action arises if the act is unlawful. If the act is unlawful. 45. Defamation is an offence under option number C, section 499 of IPC. 46. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? This is option number B, necessity DPP bird, because DPP versus bird is related to voluntary intoxication, not necessity. Question number 47. Even though a man's knowledge the particular consequence will probably result from his act is sometimes an insufficient basis for saying that he intends it. There are strong reasons for holding that as a legal matter he can be held to intend something that he knows for sure he is doing. This is called what? So, this is actually called oblique intent. 48. The punishment for refusing to offer first aid or medical treatment to victims of offences under section 326A, 376, 376A, 376B, 376C, 376D or 376E of the IPC applies in case of option number C. So, it applies in the case of public hospital run by the central government or state government or any local body and also private hospitals. 49. It is an indispensable element of dishonesty as defined in section 24 with section 23 that the alleged wrongful gain should be intended to be caused to a person who is not legally entitled to the property. The correct option is yes, this statement is actually true. 50. In which of the following mens rea has been considered to be an essential element of an offence? The correct option is option number D, or in all of the above. Srinivasmal Barolia versus Emperor, R versus Tolson, C Nathulal versus State of Maharashtra. 51. Assertion a reason based question. Nothing is an offence which is done in the exercise of the right of private defence. What is the reason? Where the aid of the society cannot be obtained, individual may do everything necessary to protect himself. So, the correct option is option number C. A is true but R is false. Question number 52. The appellant was charged under section 302 read with section 134 of the IPC. So, let me tell you, because the questions are a bit lengthy, so this session will be a bit long. So, kindly keep patience and watch the video till the end. With the murder of a sub-postmaster. Sub-postmaster was counting money in the back room. Several persons appeared at the door of the office and demanded the postmaster to give up the money, and immediately afterwards fired pistol at him. Postmaster died immediately and the assailants fled in different directions without taking money. One of them was chased and caught with a pistol in his hand. It was not clear as to who fired the fatal shot. While holding the appellant liable for murder, the Privy Council laid down the following principles. So, the correct option is option number D. Care must be taken not to confuse same or similar intention with the common intention. So, this actually this question is based on a famous case law in which it was given that that similar intention must not be confused with common intention. Question number 53. The power of the district superintendent of police to regulate the volume of music on the roads on the occasion of festival is provided under. So, it is provided under option number C. This is clause 4 of section 30 of the Police Act. 54. In which case the Supreme Court held that if a student and teacher fall in love with each other, it doesn't mean the teacher has taken undue advantage of his official position. The judgment has been given in the case of option number C, Omkar Prasad Verma versus State of Madhya Pradesh. 55. Give correct response in GM Desai versus State of Bombay. Mr. Desai was a managing director of a dyeing company The company entered into a contract with this textile commissioner undertaking to dye a large quantity of cloth. Out of the lot, some were returned back to the commissioner by the company, while others, even after repeated demand, remained undelivered. Therefore, the managing director was charged for an offence, and he pleaded that the clothes were eaten up by white ants and that he was not personally responsible for damage done to them and their non-delivery. So, we shall be the correct option. This option number D. The managing director would be liable under section 409 read with section 34 IPC, because physical presence is not necessary in offences involving diverse acts which may be done at different time and places. So he shall be liable. Question number 56. Give the correct response. The correct option is option number A. Section 34 needs active participation while section 149 doesn't. 57. Which of the following matter was approved in Mahendra Chawla and others versus Union of India? Option number 8. The case is related to witness protection scheme. 58. Chapter 10 of Indian Penal Code deals with option number C. Offences relating to contempt of the lawful authority of the public servants. Chapter 10 deals with it. 59. A in a great fire pulls down B's house in order to prevent the conflagration from spreading. He does this without the intention in good faith to saving human life or property. In this case option number T. A would not be liable because he has pulled down B's house in order to prevent the conflagration from spreading. That is, the act was done in good faith for the purpose of avoiding greater harm to person or property. The rule is that causing of lesser evil is justified to avoid greater evil. This is 2. 59. In the context of the exception of grave and sudden provocation, which of the following is correct? Option number D, all of the above. Provocation shouldn't be voluntarily provoked by the offender. B. Lawful exercise of the right of private defense doesn't give provocation. C. Lawful exercise of powers by a public servant in obedience to the law doesn't amount to provocation. 61. A man suddenly murdered his wife and sister-in-law and he made no attempt to run away. So the case is option number D. Doesn't fall within section 84 because absence of motive doesn't imply unsoundness of mind. So for unsoundness of mind, a motive is actually unnecessary. 62. In case of an offence punishable with fine only, an offender who is sentenced to pay a fine of not exceeding ₹100 but exceeding ₹50, the imprisonment in default of payment of fine shall not exceed. The correct option is option number C, 4 months, and this is given under section 67 of IPC. So who is sentenced to pay a fine not exceeding ₹100 but exceeding ₹50, and if he fails to provide so, then he shall be liable for imprisonment for the maximum term of 4 months. 63. Give the incorrect response. Section 90 of IPC laid down that in following cases consent shall not be valid. So which of the following case it has been held? The correct option is option number C. If the consent is given by a person who is under 18 years of age. So this is the incorrect response. 64. In case of imprisonment for non-payment of fine, if a part of the fine is paid, such sentence. So in this case, the correct option is option number A, shall be reduced proportionately. So in case of imprisonment for non-payment of fine, if a part of the fine is paid, then such sentence shall be reduced proportionately. 65. Word benefit used in section 88, 89 and 90 IPC means option number C, other as well as pecuniary benefits. Question number 66. X gave poison halwa to Y with an intention to kill him. Y ate one morsel and kept it on the side. Z, who was sitting there, picked it up and ate it. Z died. So in this case, option number A, X is guilty of murder because he ate the morsel. He ate the morsel of the halwa and died. So he is liable for the offence of murder. 67. Recently, the Hashim Para verdict of the Delhi High Court was in national news. What was the ratio of this decision? So the correct option is option number C. The trial court's acquittal was reversed to sentence 6 cops to life imprisonment. 68. Point out the incorrect response. The principle underlying section 91 of the IPC is that consent will only condone the act causing harm to the person giving the consent, which will otherwise be an offence. Acts which are offences independently of any harm which they may cause will not be covered by consent given by the sufferer. Some instances of such acts are option number C, mischief. So mischief is actually not covered under the consent given by the sufferer. 69. Chapter 20 IPC deals with option number A, offences related to marriage. 70. Y intentionally deceives Z into a belief that Y has performed Y is part of a contract made with Z which he has not performed, and thereby dishonestly induces Z to pay money. Y has committed, so in this case the wife has committed option number C, the offence of cheating. 71. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court held that doctors cannot be held guilty only because something has gone wrong? The correct option is option number D. This is Malaya Kumar Ganguly versus Sukumar. Question number 72. The word attempt clearly conveys with it the idea that if the attempt had succeeded, the offence charged would have been committed. It was stated by option number B, Chief Justice Cockburn. 73. How many types of punishments have been prescribed under the Indian Penal Code? The correct option is option number C. There are 5 types of punishment prescribed under Indian Penal Code. Under section 53, this is death, imprisonment for life. Third one is actually repealed. Fourth is imprisonment which is up to 2 description rigorous, that is with hard labor and simple. And then forfeiture of property and fine. So there are 5 types of punishment. 74. Consider the following statement in respect of criminal conspiracy. So the correct option is option number D, 2 and 4. The agreement must be between 2 and more persons. 4. The agreement may be for any act prohibited by the law. 75. Assertion. A person compelled by threats from another which reasonably cross apprehension of his instant death commits murder of the third person. A can plead the defense of compulsion. Reason: consent of the deceased above 12 years is a defense to the charge of murder if the act causing death is done in good faith for the benefit of the deceased without intention to kill. So the correct statement is option number D. A is false but R is true. So in this case, he cannot only which reasonably cause apprehension commits murder of the third person can plead the defense of offence. This is actually not and R is true. Consent of the deceased above 12 years of age is a defense to the charge of murder if the act causing death is done in good faith for the benefit of the deceased without intention to kill. 76. Where a snake charmer, to show his own skill, placed a venomous snake on the head of a spectator without the intention to cause harm. Spectator is trying to push the snake, was beaten and died. The snake charmer is guilty of this. Option number D, under clause 2 of section 300. 77. Give the incorrect response. The correct option is option number D. Confession of adultery by wife to her husband by wife is grace and sudden provocation. So this is actually not true. 78. Active concealment of fact is associated with which one of the following? So this option number B, undue influence. 79. R takes a loan from M on the security of his bike, but when M was away, R took away the vehicle. The loan wasn't repaid. R is guilty of, in this case, option number C, theft, as it takes away the vehicle from the possession of M with dishonest intention. 80. X, a rich person residing at Kochi, sends rupees 50,000 to his agent at Chennai with a discretion that the money be given equal to 2 poor students, A and B, who are studying in the engineering college over there. Instead of doing so, the agent gives the money equally to 2 other very poor deserving students. The agent has committed, in this case, agent has committed option number A, criminal breach of trust. 81. Which of the following elements constitute criminal misappropriation of property? The correct option is option number B, 1, 3 and 4. Movable property belonging to a person other than the accused. Then the accused must have misappropriated the property to his own use. And then 4. There must be dishonest intention on the part of the accused. 82. Theft in dwelling houses described in option number C, section 380 of the IPC. 83. Give best response. Act as non-facit reum nisi mens sit rea. Act itself doesn't make a man guilty unless his intentions are so. Thus mens rea means, it means option number B. Mens rea means a mental state expressly or impliedly mentioned in the definition of the crime charge, which mental state constitutes a necessary requirement of that crime. Question number 84. Give a correct response. In Allen versus Whitehead, the defendant, an occupier, a licensee of a refreshment house, employed a manager for running the refreshment house. He used to visit it only once or twice a week. he had given express instructions to the manager that no prostitutes were to be allowed to congregate on the premises of the house. The manager, in spite of his instructions to the contrary, allowed some women whom he knew to be prostitutes to congregate on the premises. The defendant had no personal knowledge of it. It was held that question, option number C, the defendant was held vicariously liable for knowingly suffering prostitutes to meet and remain in the refreshment house. So in this case, defendant is liable. Question number 85. For granting pardon under section 306 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, the correct option is option number C. The person getting pardon need not be in police custody. 86. The maximum possible compensation awarded under section 357 of the CRPC is, this option number D, depends upon the discretion of the judges. So it is not fixed, like what amount to be given to the victims of crime. 87. If the accused is convicted in a criminal case for the offence under a statute which doesn't provide for a payment of compensation, then in this case the correct option is option number C. The court can award compensation under section 357 of the CRPC, but the award will be taken account in subsequent civil suits. 88. Dash of the CRPC states that compensation payable to the victim under section 357A will be in addition to the compensation payable under section 326A or 376D of IPC. So it has been given under section option number C, 357B. Compensation to the victim under section 357A will be in addition to the compensation payable under section 326A and 376B. It has been given under section 357B. In 89, section 401 of the Criminal Procedure Code, it actually, option number B, 1 and 4 allows the court to convert finding of acquittal into conviction, and B4 is only applicable to High Court. 90. In which of the following cases did the Supreme Court lay down the guidelines for the premature release of life convict? This is option number A. Lakshman Naskar versus Union of India. 91. The maxim cogite scientis poenam nemo patitur means. So it means option number A, no one suffers punishment for mere intent. 92. Abhijit is charged under section 242 of the Indian Penal Code with having been in possession of counterfeit coin, having known at the time when he became possessed thereof that such coin was counterfeit. The word fraudulently being omitted in the charge, applying section 250 CRPC, then what shall happen? Option number C, unless it appears that Abhijit was in fact misled by the omission, the error shall not be regarded as material. Question number 93. Arman is charged with cheating Benny, and the manner in which he cheated Benny is not set out in the charge or is set out incorrectly. Arman defends himself, calls witnesses and gives his own account of the transaction. What will the court infer from this while applying section 215 CRPC? The correct option is option number C. The court may infer from this that the omission to set out the manner of the cheating is not material. So, how the cheating, the manner of the cheating is not essentially to be described in the charge sheet. 94. What do you mean by pursuit? The correct option is option number C. Authorizing the formation of corporations for the purpose of engaging in any lawful enterprise, business, pursuit or occupation is not restricted in meaning to a scheme for making money, but includes any object consistent with the interest of society. 95. Atif is charged with the murder of Khuda Baksh on the 21st of January 1882. In fact, the murdered person's name was Haider Baksh and the date of the murder was the 20th January 1882. Atif was never charged with any murder but one and had heard the inquiry before the magistrate, which referred exclusively to the case of Haider Baksh. What will the court infer from this while applying section 250 CRPC? The correct option is option number A. The court may infer from this fact that Atif was not misled and that the error in the charge was immaterial. 96. Consider the following statements. A police officer has the power to arrest any person without an order from a magistrate or warrant of arrest if he has reason to suspect his complicity in a cognizable offence punishable with imprisonment which may extend to 7 years, provided that he is satisfied for reasons in writing that such arrest is necessary. So in this case, the correct option is option number C. And also to prevent such person from tampering with or causing the evidence of the offence to disappear. Question number 97. G, a 17 years old girl, was married to H. H, during the subsistence of the same marriage, entered into another marriage with P. The court may take cognizance of the offence of bigamy if the complaint is brought by this. Option number D, all of these. Her father, mother, brother, sister, son or daughter, or by her father's or mother's brother or sister. Any person, B, any other person related to her by blood, marriage or adoption with the leave of the court. And C, some other person on her behalf with the leave of the court, but where there is guardian appointed in her respect, then only after such guardian has been heard. 98. Indicate the correct statement regarding the rights of an arrestee. A person arrested without warrant has a right to. This option number D, 1, 2, 3 and 4, all of the above. So which of the following statement are correct? The four statements are correct. Be informed of the particulars of the offence for which he is arrested. 2. Have a relative or friend named by him to be informed about his arrest. 3. Have an advocate of his choice remain present throughout interrogation. 4. Be medically examined by a medical practitioner. So all of the above statements are correct. 99. The person seeking suspension of conviction should specifically draw the attention of the appellate court to the consequences that may arise if the conviction is not stayed as held by the Supreme Court in. So it has been held by the Supreme Court in Navjot Singh Sidhu versus State of Punjab. Then question number 100. Which of the following statement is true? Question number C. A woman can be arrested after sunset and before sunrise only after exceptional circumstances with the prior permission of judicial magistrate of first class within whose jurisdiction the offence is committed or the arrest is to be made. 101. Plea bargaining, a new chapter was added in Criminal Procedure Code by the Criminal Amendment Act 2005 is contained in. So it is contained in option number B, sections 265A to 265L. 102. The Criminal Procedure Code, the Code of Criminal Procedure Act 2005 came into force on. So it came into force on option number C, 23rd of June 2006. 103. According to section 41A clause 1 of CRPC as inserted by CRPC Amendment Act 2008 and amendment in 2010, the police officer shall issue notice directing the alleged accused, though he has committed a cognizable offence, to appear before him or such other person as specified in the notice in all the cases where the arrest of the person is not required under this option number D, section 41 subsection 1. 104. In cases of consecutive sentence on conviction of several offences at one trial by a metropolitan magistrate, the aggregate punishment is option number A. So in that case, in consecutive sentence on conviction of several offences at one trial by an MM, the aggregate punishment shall not exceed twice the amount of the punishment which the magistrate is competent to inflict for a single offence. So it has to be, this thought has to be kept in mind before passing sentence, before passing consecutive sentence. 105. In a prosecution of an offence punishable under section 175 IPC for non-compliance, a disobedience of the summons issued under section 91 of CRPC, then option number B, an accused can take the defence that the documents being ordered to be produced is not necessary or desirable for the investigation or inquiry or trial. So this is the defense that the accused can take. 106. The propositions are option number B, 1 and 3 are true but 2 is false. Delay and dispatch of FIR is not the circumstances which can throw out prosecution case in its entirety. And then 3. The extraordinary delay sending the FIR is a circumstance which provides a legitimate basis for suspecting that the FIR was recorded much later than this stated date and hour, affords sufficient time to the prosecution to introduce improvement. And 2 is false. Delay and dispatch of FIR is a circumstance which can throw out the prosecution case in its entirety. That means a delay and dispatch of FIR is actually, it doesn't throw out the prosecution case in its entirety, but it can raise certain doubts as to the prosecution might have introduced certain improvements in the case. 107. In which case The constitution of the Family Welfare Committee by the District Legal Services Authorities was directed, which was subsequently modified by the Supreme Court. This is option number A, Rajesh Sharma's case. 108. The Muslim Women Protection of Rights and Divorce Act 1986 deals with the option number B, claim of maintenance by the Muslim divorced women. 109. In a non-bailable offence triable by magistrate, application for bail under section 437 of CRPC can be moved before the court of, so it can be moved before the court of both A and C, magistrate competent to try entertain the case, and C, court of session. Question number 110. If an accused is charged of a major offence but on the facts established he cannot be held guilty of that major offence, at the same time the fact established indicates that the minor offence has been committed, the person so tried for major offence can be convicted for such minor offence. It has been so provided under, this is provided under option number C, section 222 of CRPC, that if an accused is charged of a major offence but on the facts established he cannot be held guilty of that major offence, but he can be punishable under minor offence in case the person so tried for major offence, and this provision has been given under section 222 of CRPC. 111. Magistrate has the power under section 259 of CRPC to convert a summons trial case into a warrant trial case in the case of option number B, relating to an offence punishable to the term exceeding 6 months. So in this case, under section 259 of CRPC, the summons trial case can be converted into a warrant trial case. 112. Which of the following countries have not yet ratified the Paris Climate Agreement? This is option number A, Russia. 113. What is the object of the recent UN Security Council Resolution 2451 of 21st of December 2018? It is related to option number C, the situation in the Middle East. 114. Which Geneva Convention of 1949 deals with prisoners of war? This is option number C, third. 115. Which article of the Constitution on the law of treaties 1969 lays down rights and obligations for third parties to the treaty? This is option number C, articles 34 to 38. It lays down the rights and obligations for third parties to the Treaty of Vienna Convention on the law of the treaties. 116. Which case was the essential element of international custom opinio first clarified? This is option number A, SS Lotus case. 117. Which entry in the lists occurring in the 7th schedule to the Indian Constitution mentions entering into treaties with foreign countries and implementing of treaties, agreements and conventions with foreign countries? This is actually option number A, entry 14, list 1. 118. The Constitution of India encourages settlement of international disputes by option number D, arbitration. This is given under article 51 of the Constitution of India. 119. Which of the following cases deals with retroactivity of the recognition under international law? This is option number D, Civil Air Transport Inc. versus Central Air Transport Corporation. 120. Which body was the predecessor to the present Human Rights Council of the United Nations? This is option number A, the Commissions on Human Rights. So it was the predecessor of Human Rights Council. 121. 2019 is the International Year of which of the following? This option number C, International Year of Indigenous Languages. Question number 122. In which country is the headquarter of the International Seabed Authority established under the UN Convention on the Law of the Seas located? This is option number D, Kingston, Jamaica. 123. Which decision of the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea established that the precautionary principle is incorporated within the UN clause, UN Convention on the Law of the Sea? The correct option is option number D. This is the case relating to responsibilities and obligation of states sponsoring persons and entities with respect to activities in the area, and this has been given as an advisory opinion submitted to the Seabed Disputes Chambers case. 124. In which case International Court of Justice the concept of countermeasures discussed? This is option number B, Gaboikovo-Nagy-Moros project. 125. To what aspect international law is the concept of terra nullius applicable? So it is applicable in the context of territory under international law. 126. Which international dispute resolution body completed its mandate in 2017? This is option number D, The International Criminal Court. 127. Practice theory of rules was given by option number B, H.L.A. Hart. 128. Legal philosopher to whom the statement discretion is like a hole in a donut is attributed to. This option number C. So this statement discretion is like a hole in a donut is attributed to option number C, Roland Dworkin. 129. The question, should one regard as continuing to be legally valid something which offended against fundamental principles of justice and the rule of law when it was legally valid in terms of the positive law of the legal system which had perished, was the focal point of the debate between. So it was a debate between option number A, Hart and Fuller. Question number 13. Pair the following correctly. So let us match these. Option number 2, D, Martha Nussbaum. She actually evolved the capabilities approach. Then John Rawls, he evolved the difference principle. Robert Nozick evolved the entitlement theory, and Immanuel Kant, he evolved the principle of categorical theory. So kindly remember, this kind of questions are very important for LLM exams. 131. Lex injusta non est lex was the position held by option number A, St. Thomas Augustine. 132. According to Hofield analysis of rights, the right to transfer one's property is, this option number C, power and liberty. Question number 133. Trust is an example of, this is option number B, right in re alignment. 134. The proponent of fiction theory of personality was, so it was actually option number D, Savigny. Fiction theory of personality was given by Savigny. 135. Which of the following theories considered possession as being constituted by corpus possessionis and animus possidendi? So this has been given by option number A, Salmon. 136. Justice Holmes' dissent in Lochner versus New York was held as the best exposition of, this option number B, sociological jurisprudence. 137. Which of the following feminist tradition accepts the hierarchical ordering of binary divisions in Western thought but seeks to reverse sexualization of the dichotomies? This is option number B, radical feminists. So radical feminists accept the hierarchical ordering of binary divisions in Western thought but seeks to reverse sexualization of the dichotomies. 138. The statement law is not simply an armed receptacle for values and priorities determined elsewhere. It is part of a complex social totality in which it constitutes as well as is constituted, shapes as well as is shaped, was made by. So this statement has been made by Hilaire Barnett. 139. The statement, the living law is a law which dominates life itself even though it has not been posited in legal propositions, was made by option number B, Ehari. 140. The statement, one whose desires and impulses are not his own has no character, no more than a steam engine has a character, was made by, this has been made by option number D, John Locke. 144. Classify the following thinkers correctly. Correct option is option number C. So Robert Unger. So the Robert Unger is related to critical legal thinker. Michael Foucault is related to postmodern thinker. Carl Llewellyn is related to legal realist, and John Finnis was related to a natural law thinker. 142. Law currently locates itself above or separate to the physical realm. In reality, the converse is true. Humans are physical beings dependent on and subject to their only home and ultimate jurisdiction, the earth. So this statement captures ecocentrism. Wolfgang Friedman described his legal theory as option number B, normative study of theory. 144. Inability to distinguish between duty imposing and power conferring rules was a criticism leveled by option number C, H.L.A. Hart against John Austin. 145. The expression internal morality of law primarily pertains in the first place to, this option number B, procedural requirements. 146. Grand theorization, essentialism and limited focus on issues around sex, sexuality and reproduction and criticism level against, this option number B, radical feminists. 147. If we take a view of our friend the bad man, we shall find that he doesn't care two straws for the axioms or deductions, but what he does want to know what the Massachusetts or English courts are likely to do. In fact, it's a classic statement made by Option number C, O.W. Humes. 148. Who among the following claims law to be an autopoietic system? This is option number D, Niklas Luhmann. 149. Which of the following is not a proponent of the critical theory that emerged as a response to the disillusionment with the civil rights movement in the United States of America? So the correct option is option number A, Karl Rahner. So he is not a proponent of the critical theory that emerged as a response to the civil rights movements in the United States of America. And 150. Who among the following is not a Scandinavian realist? Is option number B, E.A. Hobel. So this is the end of the slide, and let me tell you one very important thing, that the questions relating to jurisprudence are a bit tough, because these questions are actually unusual and are not are not anticipated by the candidates, because these questions are actually very difficult in nature, and we haven't studied these statements made by the thinkers in our college days. So this is a suggestion by me to all of you to kindly go through these questions which I have dealt with you today again and again, so that you do not forget from your mind. And also this session has been a little long, because you have already seen that the questions are very lengthy, and I hope you all have liked this session. Comment, like this video, share this channel to maximum number of friends, and also do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and also watch the video till the end. Thank you.